Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube and the studio. Today I'm going to be looking at the Lisle, what is it called? The Speaker Selector V2. This is a thing that every studio should have, especially if you're a guitar player. What it allows you to do is plug multiple amps into the back of this thing, and then also have multiple cabinets, meaning you can route your any amplifier to any cabinet. So say you have a live room or something like that, you can have your head, like I have over here on this shelf over there, and you're able to send that head and adjust it from the control room and have it mic'd in the live room. So if you want to change the tone or any of that kind of stuff while you're in your control room listening through your studio monitors, that is a great way to do that. I will show you where mine is over there. It's just back there. I'll also put a picture up like right over here so that you can see what one looks like. And they just came out, or maybe I don't know how long they've had it, but they just came out with a new version that also allows you to route your amp attenuation through it. And they have their own attenuation too. I think it was something like 50 watts of attenuation, which is pretty good. But for instance, I have an aux box made by UAD, and I can only attenuate one amplifier because it's going, let's see, I think it's going from the amp into the attenuator and to the amp selector, which they say not to do that, but I haven't had any problems with it really. But that means that I can't do more than one. Oh, no. Okay, so sorry, scratch that. I have it attenuating one cabinet. So I can send multiple amplifiers to one cabinet through attenuation. But my other cabinet, I would have to rewire it in order to get attenuation. And the attenuation is actually part of the tone that you want sometimes. Sometimes you just really get a really sweet tone, and also low noise when you use attenuation, especially like the aux box type thing. So anyway, like I'm looking at the Lisle Amp Selector 8x8 Deluxe, and that allows you to do eight amplifiers and 8 cabinets, and then also you can turn the attenuation on and off, which is fantastic. You can also do ground, all that kind of stuff. I'll put a picture of that also over here, so you guys can see what that looks like. But it's freaking amazing. The price tag on the first one was, I think, $250. Sorry, it's $289. I'll put a link to the description below. Oh, by the way, this is not a paid endorsement. I found these guys just like on a guitar forum or something like that, like a while back, and yeah, they aren't endorsing me or anything like that. I think they're out of Illinois or Indiana or something like that. Let's see, Indiana, yeah, Zionsville. All right, yeah, and then the Lisle, the 8x8 that I was talking about, that has the on-off with the attenuation as well. That one is $7.99 plus tax and shipping. But that's still a pretty good deal, especially when you have an amp cabinet, stack and a multiple. You have multiple amp heads and amp cabinets that you want to try with different combinations and stuff. It just makes it so fast and so awesome and so easy, because a lot of times, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but when you don't have tools set up, whether that is like a workshop or, a studio or something like that, you tend to sort of get maybe not as much done as you'd like because you don't want to put it together. Maybe I'm just a lazy ass or something, and that's possible. But it's definitely, it makes it more daunting because you have to think like, okay, well, how am I first I have to wire everything, and then I can start playing, and then I can start, you know, tweaking tones and all this kind of stuff. But with this amp selector, with the cabinet selector and amp selector and attenuation, so many things, you're able to just kind of do, you know, it's just really increased workflow. And I think that's kind of even what they said about it. So it says, improve workflow in the studio by eliminating the need to recable amps and cabinets. Yeah. They have ones with effects loops too, which is pretty cool. I'm not really too interested in that because generally I'm not using effects loops on my amplifiers that much. Some people do, but and I would be fine with just going into the back of the amplifier. Like for instance, the AC30 handwire doesn't have an effects loop. I don't think my GTM 45 has one either. And those are kind of my two main amplifiers. So mostly I'm just going in before my guitar signal if I'm using pedal effects or whatever. But anyhow, I'm gonna give you guys a little demo, a little playing demo. And I'm also just going to show it to you where it's sitting over there on my rack. And anyway, enjoy that. Hey guys, I said I'd show you my rack. Hopefully you knew that I meant amp rack. But here it is. So there is the Lisle amp selector switch. As you can see, it has different speakers and groupings. And then the amps are 1 through 4, so you just wire it in. Oh, and the one really cool thing about this is you can have multiple amps on, and you can have it going through no speaker, and it'll still sense a load, so you won't blow things up. So I thought that was a really thoughtful thing they're doing. That's going through also the aux box here. But again, so speaker 1 is going through my aux box, and so speaker 2, which is my live room over there, is not going through it. And so that is part of my tone, and it's kind of annoying to have to, you know, climb up there and you know, pull the wiring out and do all that kind of stuff. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Or you can just hate yourself. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.